Good day, esteemed audience. As an expert in the field of communication and psychology, it is my honor to share with you some insights into social psychology and its relevance in our daily lives. First and foremost, it is important to understand what social psychology is. Simply put, it is the scientific study of how people interact with one another, how they influence each other's behavior, and how they form attitudes and perceptions based on these interactions. One crucial aspect of social psychology is the concept of social influence. This refers to the ways in which people are influenced by others, whether consciously or unconsciously. It is through social influence that we learn to conform to social norms and expectations, and it plays a significant role in our decision-making processes. One classic example of social influence is the Asch conformity experiment. In this experiment, participants were asked to judge the length of lines on a card, and to indicate which line was the same length as a reference line. The catch was that all but one of the participants were confederates instructed to give the wrong answer. The result? The participant being studied would conform to the incorrect answer given by the confederates in about 30% of the trials. Another example of social influence is the Stanford prison experiment, which demonstrated how people can be influenced by the roles they play. In this experiment, participants were randomly assigned the role of a prisoner or guard, and were placed in a simulated prison environment. The results were alarming, with the guards becoming increasingly abusive towards the prisoners. So what can we learn from these experiments? One key takeaway is the power of social influence and how it can impact our decisions and behaviors. It is important to be aware of this influence and to make conscious choices that align with our own values and beliefs. Another critical concept in social psychology is the idea of attribution. This refers to how we explain the behavior of others and ourselves. There are two main types of attribution: dispositional attribution, attributing behavior to a person's internal characteristics, and situational attribution, attributing behavior to external factors. For example, if someone is rude to us, we may attribute it to their personality traits, dispositional attribution, rather than considering that they may be having a bad day, situational attribution. Being aware of our attribution biases can help us toto understand, betternd communicate with others. Finally, social psychology also explores the idea of stereotypes and prejudice. These are beliefs or attitudes held about certain groups of people, and they can lead to discrimination and unfair treatment. It is essential to recognize and challenge our own stereotypes and prejudices to create a more inclusive and equitable society. By exposing ourselves to diverse perspectives and experiences, we can broaden our understanding and reduce the impact of these harmful biases. In conclusion, social psychology is a fascinating field of study that offers valuable insights into human behavior and interaction. By understanding concepts such as social influence, attribution, stereotypes, and prejudice, we can become more effective communicators and build more positive relationships with others. Let us strive towards creating a society where everyone is treated with respect and empathy, regardless of their background or beliefs. Thank you for your attention.